Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a treat for you. This is a 2023 Cornerstone 45W. Thank you to you, our viewers. If you like the video, please click the like button, hit the subscribe, we greatly appreciate it. This 45W is sitting on a Spartan K3 chassis powered by a 605 horsepower Cummins engine. Also has the easy steer adjust power steering and has a passive steer axle because we are a 45-foot coach. Also, it has the AIDARS Active 360 surround system. What that does is takes a 360-degree camera and radar technologies so that it eliminates all blind spots around the coach. Now let's take a look inside. First thing you're going to notice is the nice higher end step. Thicker, heavier, plus this base plate here flips up when the step retracts to finish off the coach nicely rather than having a gap there when the step goes in. We have a beautifully finished solid surface step here, so all Corian inside, keeping it nice and neat. We even have a little drawer right there for our extra storage and our step that comes out here so that it fills in the step area. We've got that step floor that comes out. When you're coming in, you've got a beautifully leather wrapped handrail here, and for exiting we actually have an additional handrail wrapped in leather here as well. Now in this coach we have heated and cooled seats as well as full power seats. Just absolutely beautiful. This is the way to travel if you can. Our Spartan Smart Wheel. We have wireless charging on the side. Of course, that is our transmission selector. We have our main Spartan screen here up front that you can actually have your surround view. So here we have our rear camera. This is our 360-degree camera, and all our information that we want is at our fingertips. Temperature, transmission temperature, fuel, engine PSI pressure. Our air gauges, of course, are really important over on this side. Voltage, and then our DEF fluid, whether it's full, empty, etc. Here in the center we have a 15.2-inch media screen with multiple controls. Around the outside is all of our menus, so we can select audio to come up in the center. We can put power shades down in the cockpit area. We can actually move our pedals in and out and tilt them so that we get our perfect comfort level. We have GPS built in on board, and then we can turn our generator on and off, our automatic generator start. We can put out that step slide cover. We can even lock our entry doors and our cargo doors from here, which is a nice feature. Our phone, of course, is set up in here, as well as our lights for both exterior and a variety of interior. And then, of course, our leveling here, and we do have an air level system on this coach as well as jacks from the looks of things. So let's spin around and take a look at this 45W. I love this opposing couch scenario where you have a large couch here on this side. And let's just take a look. We have our hide-a-bed underneath. Now I will tell you, I've not actually walked through this coach yet. I wanted to do the video exploring it for the first time as you're seeing it. We have our theater seats here, and these are power theater seats. Of course, you want power. Our window blinds are all power on this coach as well. Really nice dinette set up with the cushions on the back so you can sit with your back there if you wanted to watch TV. Now the TV is on a televator, so it's currently up. We can see it here. Right now they're talking about the thickest floor in the industry at 4.5 inches thick. And that TV drops down and there's a window in behind it, and we have a sound bar for listening to music. A great galley area. We do have the island here on this coach. Nice solid surface, ceramic sink itself, double wide. I really like the gold accents. They're coming back in residential itself. Good storage throughout. We have a Fisher Paykel dishwasher, and they've locked them for the show, but it's a nice large dishwasher for an RV. Dual induction cooktop, residential convection microwave. This will be our spice racks over here on the side. As we come across, large French style fridge with a pantry next to it. Let's see if I'm right. There we go. Normally we find the pantry right next to the fridge for those of you that may be new to RVing. We also have, you can see here, LED lights to light up the pantry, making it really easy to find your gear. As we spin across, we do have multiplex wiring. On this coach they use the Vega Touch system, so you'll notice here, here's our shades. We can put our day shades up or down, or our night shades. We can look at the power that we're drawing in the coach, our heat source from our AquaHot, whether we want to run it on electric or diesel. We can select our lights so that we can see where the lights are located, or we can throw it in basic mode and it shows the general areas. Here's our shade controls. We can look at our temperature controls, our floor heat, which is up in the kitchen area here, our AquaHot or heat pumps to be turned on, all of them there, as well as our fantastic fans can be turned on here, our solar input that we're charging. So just a nice feature overall. Now this is a bath and a half layout, so this is our half bath. The wood has a beautiful finish on it across the entire coach. Solid surface countertop in here. Now they are using the Tecma toilets. Now the Tecmas are a macerating toilet, so it actually shreds and pumps the contents of the toilet out to the storage tanks. Now when you look at the doors, they're solid wood with raised panel inserts that give the door strength. The pocket doors are set inside the wall rather than so many coaches that put them outside the wall, just finishing it off a little bit nicer. As we look at the bedroom, two big wardrobes, very similar to another coach that we've seen in the Anthem of a similar layout. Sound bar down below, 6 drawers, and then the wardrobes here are actually shelves that are fully adjustable. There's our Blu-ray player for our TV back here, and that's a Samsung TV. And again, adjustable shelving in this wardrobe. As we spin around, we have a king-size bed on a slide, and this is a 4-slide coach. Ceiling fan, which is nice, we don't see that as often. And as we make our way to the bathroom, and this is a beautiful bathroom they've put in here. Take a look at this shower. Look at the floor and the accents they've used, the seat. We have the nook in the wall for our shampoo, etc. Dual shower heads, a handheld and a fixed shower head. And then just beautiful tiling right around with a massive skylight. And I'm going to step back, try to give you a better picture of the size of that shower. It is massive. We have another Tecma toilet back here. So they are operated on a push button, making it really nice and easy. And then we should have a wardrobe. So we have a big wardrobe here, cedar lined. And now that I like. I was not expecting that, folks. There's a motion sensor. And if you noticed when I opened the door, it was dark. I took a small step forward, it sensed it, and it turned on the light for me. What a great little feature. Now we have lights in the actual hanging bars to give us lighting here, and then we have some LEDs up here. So as you can see, it's very bright if you had to get the gear that you wanted. Jacket, sports jacket, clothes, shirt, makes it easy to find. Now cedar line, the cedar lining will help keep humidity and moisture from building up in here, will keep your clothes smelling nice and fresh, especially if you're doing a lot of traveling in this coach. Little bit of storage shelves here, I like to call that shoe storage, and then a nice flat base, again, to be able to put more gear. Great storage here underneath the sink, lots of drawers, nice wide sink, solid surface here, ceramic sink inside, and a very large medicine cabinet here. And it's a little bit deeper than most, giving you really good storage. Now, the one thing I haven't opened yet, we're going to open this cabinet, and lo and behold, there is our washer-dryer combo, which is a must. Now, the Cornerstone is the granddaddy of coaches for Entegra. This is the true lap of luxury, right down to, if I point down at the floor, you can barely see it. But that slide out is a flush floor slide. For those of you that are new to the industry, this is a traditional slide. It goes out level, and that's great for locations like this wardrobe because it doesn't need to be flush floor. But in a living area, you want flush floor, so it goes out and drops down. Historically, that carpet would come out into the living area and there'd be a lip. And sometimes you'd catch that lip when you're walking around. Well, what they've done now is they've secured the carpeting to the edge and created the lip inside instead of it sitting here. And because of that carpeting, it makes it very seamless, so you're not staring at it. I've seen a few manufacturers in the past try to do something with the flush floor slide, and it's never really worked great. This hides it away nicely and gives it a very elegant finish. So we have a really well-appointed coach. I'm very impressed with the radar system. There's some pods. We'll take a quick walk around outside. There are some little pods that obviously will give you signals if there's cars next to you. So even if you didn't catch one in the mirror, it'll send off that signal for you. Now let's go take a look outside at a couple of the compartments, and I'll show you one of those pods. So first, what we're going to do is come down, and for example, here is one of those radar pods we're talking about. There's another one down at the back of the coach. Now we have docking lights for maneuvering at night when it's really dark. These are sitting on 315 tires. Let's take a look. And as you've seen in a couple other videos, the electronic locks on the baggage. Now these baggage doors, I'll tell you, are nice and heavy. They're a little thicker than what I've seen in a variety of coaches in the industry. Plus, we have a slide out tray. Now this tray is a full power tray. We have a little power button here on the door, so getting our gear is easy. This slide out tray will carry 1,000 pounds of gear. So you're really not limited to what you want to take with you. I'll step back so you can see the length of that. Makes it easy to get gear out here, whether it's a barbecue, a bicycle that you want to put in here. When you're done, simple push of a button, and back goes the tray. Now this tray typically slides out both sides of the coach. Right now we can't go around the other side, but you'd pop that other door open and be able to slide it out over there. Now let's close that bay. We'll move our way over to this one. A little gentle push of the button. And then we have another slide out tray. And I will point out, in case you haven't seen one of our other videos, this X bracing here that you'll see in the bay is something a little more unique to Entegra. Entegra Coach uses an X bracing in various parts of the chassis. We only can see this one, but there are other areas, and that stiffens the chassis, giving it less roll and less flex. Because in yesteryear, in older coaches, you would hear stories of windshields popping or cracking with the flex of the frame. This extra bracing creates a rigidity that hasn't been there in many years before in older coaches, giving you better drivability, better reliability. Again, we've got our power button to unlatch our compartment, and here we have our Dometic freezer that'll slide out so that we have that extra storage as well for longer trips. Maybe you're out on the East Coast and you want to pick up a couple of lobsters to bring home. That type of item. Nice large entertainment center, window package with power awnings, and then of course we have Girard boxed awnings that actually run the entire length of the coach. And I'm going to come to the back of the coach here so you can see the boxed awning just a little bit better there. And I'll try to zoom in a little. That's one of our awnings, and you can see it starts about a foot from the back of the coach and will go up to a few feet above the front of the coach. This is also a side rad coach like a Prevost bus is going to run, running cooler, more efficient, and giving you easier access to the rear engine. Anyways, that is our walkthrough of the 45W 2023 Cornerstone by Entegra coach. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you to Entegra for giving us the opportunity to film this coach and walk through it. Oh, I should point out one other little item. This forward-looking camera here is actually a collision avoidance system and is available on several of their models. But thank you again to Entegra Coach. Thank you to you, our viewers. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps give us access to more great coaches like this Cornerstone that we can bring you in future videos. Thank you. Make sure you live life to the fullest each and every day.